And so how do you deal with the acedia, with the Christmas spirit that you don't feel anymore? You do it with the truth that penetrates our dead, tired hearts and reminds us who we are and whose we are. Christmas is a big deal. Do you know why it's a big deal? Because we found out that God was different than what we expected, what he should have been. He didn't do what he ought to have done. He was not God. He acted in a way that was insufferably humble for the God of the universe. Michael Kelly Blanchard is a friend of mine and maybe the best lyricist in America. Wrote a lot for Peter, Paul, and Mary. And he wrote the song, Be Ye Glad, Be Ye Glad. Every debt that you ever had is paid in full. Be ye glad, be ye glad. Michael writes story songs. And he has one, and he told me the story behind it about a girl who was a hellraiser. In fact, she was so bad, eventually her father kicked her out of the house. There had been an accident, and her mother had been killed, and her father had been driving, and I guess he had his guilt too. But they became so at each other's throats, the police were called. Eventually, he kicked her out, and she went to live with her grandmother. She worked in the local factory, and she was a party girl. She had an abortion. She was drunk quite often. And a guy at the factory who had a big black Bible told her that she was going to hell, and she knew she deserved it. That God was going to judge her, and she knew if anybody deserved that, she deserved it. And back at her grandmother's house, in the room where she stayed, there was a picture of Jesus hanging there in the room. And Michael Kelly Blanchard wrote the chorus to that song, and it is follows. And there's a picture of Jesus hanging on the wall, and it's been there since I was very small. And he looks like he just seen a little girl fall. And he don't look angry at all. He don't look angry at all. Should have been. You guys don't fool me. I'm a cynical old preacher. I've been doing this forever. I know you've got secrets that if everybody here knew your secret, you'd leave because you'd be so embarrassed. But he don't look angry at all. That's what Christmas is about. And you deal with the acedia with the truth. I'm loved. I'm acceptable. I'm forgiven. I'm his. So there.